Hey guys, come on downstairs. We'll bring a little NCAA Football 14 content to you today. We're in Week 7, wrapping up the week with our scores and highlights from across the country. A week in which we beat Cal Poly for our second win of the season. Let's see how everybody else did. Starting with games in the top 25. The Iowa Hawkeyes improved to 5-1, 3-0 in the Big Ten with a 38-17 win over Illinois and Champaign. And now let's head out to Houston, where two teams that just cracked the top 25 for the first time this season, both of them undefeated, and one of them's going to knock the other one out. Let's see how it goes. Marquez Stevenson with a touchdown catch from D'Eriq King. Cougs up 7-0 midway through the second quarter. D'Eriq King would throw the pick, and Memphis would return it for 6, and tack on the PAT. We're tied at 7. Brady White now from the shotgun on a 1st down and 10 from just outside the red zone. And he's going to get down to the 10-yard line. It's 4th and 1. Memphis leaving their offense on the field, and it would pay off. Antonio Gibson with the touchdown. And the Tigers take a 14-7 lead late in the second quarter. Brady White and the Tigers would get the football back. White to the right side. Catch is made by DeMonte Coxey down into the red zone with 1:47 to go in the half. Brady White's going to pull it down and run. He's at the 10-5. And he gets in for the touchdown, and Memphis increases their lead, now 24-10. Houston at home in the rain, staring their first loss of the season in the face. Midway through the fourth quarter, Patrick Carr runs it down to the 2-yard line. On 2nd down and goal, D'Eriq King swings it out to the right side to Courtney Lark for the touchdown, and that makes it a one-score game. Houston gets the ball back, less than 3 minutes to go in the game. D'Eriq King floats one out to the right side. The catch is made by Bryson Smith on 2nd down and goal from the shotgun. The give to Patrick Carr, and we are tied at 24. 8 seconds left in the game. Houston, D'Eriq King off of his back foot. The pass is picked off by Memphis with 2 seconds, 1 second. He's going to be tackled, and we're headed to overtime. Why not? Two undefeated AAC teams. What a huge game here in Houston. We're going to overtime. Let's see how it goes. D'Eriq King from the shotgun. On a 3rd down and 7, the catch is made, but Courtney Lark is tackled just short of the 1st down marker. Houston elects to go for the field goal. The kick is good, and they're going to put it on their defense now. Brady White on 2nd down and 5 from inside the 10. He's going to pull it down and run, and he is going to fight his way into the end zone for the win. Memphis on the road over Houston, 30-27 in overtime. Tigers 5-0, 3-0 in the AAC. Houston suffers their first loss of the season. They fall to 5-1, 2-1 in conference play. UCF gets right with a 48-0 win over Rutgers after last week's loss. They're 4-1, 2-1 in the AAC. They're ranked number 19. Number 18, Michigan State on the road over Indiana, 30-27. Sparty 5-1, 2-1 in the Big Ten. Number 17, Texas A&M all over Ole Miss, 41-20. Aggies are 6-1, 2-1 in the SEC. Ole Miss falls to 1-3 in SEC play. 15th ranked Auburn at home, 27-7 over Youngstown State. Tigers are 5-1, 2-1 in the SEC and ranked number 15. 14th ranked Virginia stays undefeated at 6-0, 3-0 in the ACC. A 20-10 win against Wake Forest, who falls to 2-2 in the ACC. Let's head up to Seattle. Washington had a huge game against Stanford last week. They turn around and host Oregon, an equally as big game as the Stanford one. That made no sense. Justin Herbert, put sentences together. Justin Herbert, left side from the 20. He's going to run it in himself. More athletic than you might think. Justin Herbert and the Ducks up 7-6 now. Early in the second quarter, Jacob Eason and Washington, they lost to Stanford last week. They fall from number 7 to number 12. Andre Bichellia with a 54-yard catch. We're early in the second quarter with the Ducks up by 1. Jacob Eason under pressure, swings it out to the left side. It is now 4th down and 8. And the Huskies will bring in the field goal unit. A line drive kick is good, and that gives UW the lead at 9-7. A little bit later in the second quarter, Justin Herbert from the pocket finds Brendan Schooler for 31 yards. Ducks down to the UW 20. And then a screen pass is going to be stopped for no gain. And the Ducks will bring in their field goal unit, and they take the lead. Back and forth we go. 10-9 Oregon, 55 seconds left in the first half. Jacob Eason throws it out to the right side to the end zone. Aaron Fuller pulls it in for the touchdown. It is now 16-10. Washington with the lead as we move on to the second half. In the third quarter with a 16-13 advantage, Jacob Eason throws the pick, and it's probably going back for 6. Yes, it is. Second turnover of the day for Washington. Oregon has 3, but this one costly for the Huskies as Oregon holds on to win in Seattle, a huge win for the Ducks on the road, and Washington suffers their second disappointing loss in a row. Ducks improved to 4-1, 3-0 in the Pac-12. Washington 4-2, 1-2 in conference play. Let's move on to Happy Valley. 9th ranked Michigan on the road against Penn State, who's ranked number 16. First play of the game, Sean Clifford down the left side. A huge strike to Justin Shorter, 73 yards on the touchdown, and the Nittany Lions are out to a 7-0 lead. Shea Patterson and the Wolverines stopped on a 4th down, and Penn State gets the ball back, still leading 7-0. Michigan later in the first quarter, Shea Patterson down the right side, catch is made by Nico Collins, and that ties the game up at 7. Later in the half, Sean Clifford down the left side, a diving catch is made, and a new set of downs for the Nittany Lions. 1:38 to go in the second quarter. Sean Clifford finds Jahan Dotson. They're down inside the 30. Penn State looking to take the lead. This one dropped in the bucket to Justin Shorter, and the Nittany Lions up 14-7 over 9th ranked Michigan. This pass by Clifford is picked off by the Wolverines. Second turnover of the day for Penn State. It is still 14-7. The interception would turn into 3 points for the Wolverines. 14-10 now. 7:24 to go in the fourth quarter. Penn State with the ball deep in Michigan territory. They score the touchdown, and the Nittany Lions hold on to win 24-10, handing Michigan their second loss of the season. Penn State 2-0 in the Big Ten, though. Nebraska stays undefeated at 6-0, 3-0 in the Big Ten with a 31-24 win over winless Purdue. Alabama 38-10 over Kentucky. The 7th-ranked Crimson Tide improved to 5-1, 2-1 in the SEC. All right, let's head down to Athens, Georgia. 6th-ranked Georgia Bulldogs taking on the Missouri Tigers. Late in the first half, Georgia leading 17-6. Jake Fromm throws one up to Lawrence Cager, who goes up and wins the jump ball. 24-6, Bulldogs with the lead at the half. Let's go to the third quarter now. Early, Jake Fromm, right side, diving catch made by Tyler Simmons. Another touchdown for the Bulldogs, and they are rolling. Look at the catch by Simmons in the corner of the end zone, 31-6. Georgia with the lead. Late in the third quarter now, 31-13. Missouri with the football. It is fumbled and recovered by the Bulldogs. Third turnover of the day by the Missouri Tigers. And Georgia would turn this one into 6. A touchdown over the middle. Jake Fromm, I think, to Lawrence Cager again. Yep, Lawrence Cager. And the Bulldogs win at 41-23. Georgia improves to 5-1. They're 4-0 in the SEC. Their only loss continues to just be that Clemson game in the opening week of the season. 10th-ranked Stanford, coming off a huge win over Washington, heads to Salt Lake City against the 5th-ranked Utah Utes. Tyler Huntley to Cole Fotheringham over the middle for a 27-yard touchdown. Utah goes up 7-0. Well, 6-0, and we know the Utes' kicking issues. This one is wide left, and it's 6-0 Utah. Here is KJ Costello and the Stanford Cardinal. Costello about to throw the football. He gets sacked by John Pennicini, and Stanford would have to give up the ball. Utah, late in the half, Solomon Ennis, a 16-yard catch. Utah's defense is what is winning them football games this year. Damari Simpkins makes the catch. He scores a lot of touchdowns. And another PAT is missed. No, he makes it. Oh my goodness. Throw a party in Salt Lake City. They made an extra point. 13-0 Utes. Late in the first half. KJ Costello. Deep down the left side. It's a jump ball and it's intercepted by Utah. They are pitching the shutout in the first half. 13-0. As we move on to the fourth quarter, still 13-0. Tyler Huntley throwing down the right side. Catch is made by Britton Covey into the red zone. And now Tyler Huntley on the read option is going to keep it and stumble forward for a first down. On second down and goal from inside the 1, they give it to Zach Moss, who runs it in for the 2-yard touchdown, and the Utes go up 19-0. Midway through the fourth quarter, KJ Costello down the right side to Connor Weddington for 35 yards. Stanford trying to break the shutout here. Screen pass down the right sideline. Sets up a first down and goal from inside the 1, and then Dorian Maddox with a 2-yard touchdown run follows up his screen pass catch. 19-7 Utah. A minute 20 to go in the game. KJ Costello and the Cardinal have the ball back, trying to pull out a miracle. First down and 10 from inside the 15. And then the touchdown pass to Colby Bowman. 13 yards. And Stanford is probably going to go for an onside kick here. They are. 19-14 Utah with the lead. And Stanford's onside kick is recovered by the Utes. Samson Nakua recovers it, and the Utes hold on to win 19-14 in Salt Lake City. They are 6-0, 3-0 in the Pac-12. Stanford suffers their first loss of the season. LSU over Florida 31-28. They held off a late fourth quarter comeback. You saw highlights of that if you watched our game against Cal Poly. And now we head to Dallas for the Red River Shootout. Oklahoma, ranked number 3. Texas, unranked. Jalen Hurts finds Charleston Rambo over the middle in traffic. Great catch by Rambo. Puts Oklahoma down inside the 10. Jalen Hurts from the shotgun now. He's going to feel the pressure and fumble the football. And the Longhorns jump on it. First turnover of the game for either team. Later in the first half, Oklahoma leading 3-0. Jalen Hurts pulls it down. He's running. He picks up a first down, an 11-yard carry for Hurts. And now he's going to give it off the left side on a first down and 10. A nice stiff arm. And down to the 22-yard line. Third down and 7. Jalen Hurts is going to pull it down again. Running straight up the middle. He's going to pick up the first down. No, he's not. Fourth down and inches. But Oklahoma's going to keep their offense on the field. Fourth and inches. Here's the pitch. Right side to Trey Sermon, I believe. No, Kennedy Brooks. Sorry. Kennedy Brooks is stopped for a loss of 1, and Texas takes over. Here come the Longhorns. Sam Ehlinger. 15-yard carry on the left side. Midway through the second quarter, the Longhorns looking to take the lead with a touchdown or tie it with a field goal. Keontae Ingram, an 8-yard carry. Third down and goal. And on third down, Sam Ehlinger is stopped for a loss of 2. And that's going to force the Longhorns to attempt a field goal to tie this game up at 3. The kick is up. It's good. We're tied at 3. Midway through the second quarter, Jalen Hurts from the shotgun throwing deep down the right side. Catch is made by CeeDee Lamb. I guess it wasn't too deep. Good 14-yard gain. Jalen Hurts now throwing back across his body. Dangerous pass. Caught by Jeremiah Hall, and that would set up a Sooners field goal to take the lead 6-3. 2:10 to go in the second quarter now. Jalen Hurts and Oklahoma have the ball back in the red zone. Swung out to Kennedy Brooks on the right side. A second down and goal. And now Jalen Hurts is going to keep it. He's pulled down in the backfield for a loss of 3. And again, Oklahoma getting stopped here in the red zone. Jalen Hurts sacked for a loss of 1. They have to settle for another field goal. And settling for field goals instead of touchdowns is not what the Sooners need. But they do lead at 9-6. At the half, nobody has reached the end zone yet in this game. Early in the third quarter, Jalen Hurts over the middle. Catch is made by Nick Baskine. And now Jalen Hurts is going to run it in for 6 from 5 yards out. 16-6, Oklahoma with the lead. Sam Ehlinger and the Longhorns. Down to the 35, a 4-yard catch is not enough. That was 4th down. It's turned over on downs, and Oklahoma takes over. Later on in the third quarter, Texas with the ball back. Keontae Ingram, 9 yards on the left side, trailing by 10. Design rollout, Sam Ehlinger in the back corner of the touchdown, Devin Duvernay. It is 16-13 now. Texas has the ball back late in the third. Sam Ehlinger pitches it to the right side. A first down run by Devin Duvernay. 1st down and 10 for the Longhorns, looking to take the lead or tie it up with a field goal. Sam Ehlinger stays on his feet. On 2nd down and inches, Sam Ehlinger is going to pull it down and run again. He's got some blockers ahead of him, and he scores from 13 yards out, and all of a sudden the Longhorns have the lead with a couple of touchdowns. A big third quarter for Texas. Early in the fourth quarter now, Sam Ehlinger over the middle, looking to add to their lead. Devin Duvernay with the catch again, 1st down and goal. From the pistol, Sam Ehlinger, broken play, but he keeps it and runs it in himself. A 3-yard touchdown run, and Oklahoma's like, what the heck just happened? Our undefeated season just went up in smoke against an unranked Texas team. Texas wins it 30-16, so this is crazy stuff. Texas loses to New Mexico State in week 1. They turn around and beat the number 3 ranked team in the country. You never know what's going to happen in rivalry games. Ohio State, 26-17 over Maryland. Buckeyes remain undefeated. And Clemson with a 48-27 win over Boston College. They go to 6-0, 5-0 in ACC play. All right, let's get into some other notable scores and highlights from teams not in the top 25. USC with a 34-6 win over Arizona. They're 2-3, 1-2 in the Pac-12. Arizona falls to 0-2 in the Pac-12. Mississippi State with a non-conference win over Bowling Green, 37-21. Army, 33-28 over Eastern Michigan. The Black Knights are now 4-1. And we stay in the MAC here. Ball State with a 29-27 win over Kent State. All right, let's head out to Manhattan, Kansas. Baylor coming off that miracle win last week against West Virginia. Charlie Brewer is feeling it, so he's just going to keep throwing bombs. This one caught by Chris Platt for a 64-yard touchdown, and Baylor picking up where they left off. Last week, they're up 7-3 over Kansas State. But now Charlie Brewer's getting a little bit too cocky. He throws this one into triple coverage, and it's picked off by the Wildcats. And K-State returns it down into the red zone, and then the give to James Gilbert gives Kansas State a 10-7 lead as we approach halftime. Now it's tied up at 10 early in the third. Charlie Brewer, read option, he keeps it, and he's going to go down the right side into the 30-yard line. Inside the 30-yard line, I should say. Charlie Brewer from the shotgun now. He's going to pull it down and run. On 3rd down, he's going to be stopped. And Baylor, a 46-yard field goal. The kick is good. The Bears take the lead 13-10. Later in the third quarter, Bears still leading 13-10. Skylar Thompson over the middle to Joaquin Gill. 13-10 Baylor. But Kansas State, Jordan Brown runs it in to give the Wildcats the lead 17-16, 17-13. Now it's 17-16. Skylar Thompson trying to add on more for Kansas State. Screen pass to the left side to Mason Barta. 3rd down and 2 for the Wildcats, and the give straight up the gut. Gets them the 1st down. James Gilbert pounding the football. 3rd and goal. Skylar Thompson drops back over the middle. Touchdown pass. Catch is made. 23-16. Now 24-16 is your final score for Manhattan. Wildcats go to 4-2, 2-1 in the Big 12. Kansas improves to 4-1. They're 1-1 in the Big 12 with a 28-18 win over TCU on the road in Fort Worth. Northwestern 16-13 over Wisconsin. Both teams are 3-3. Disappointing start to the season for the Badgers. Buffalo over Western Michigan 28-7. Buffalo's 2-0 in the MAC. Western Michigan falls to 0-3. UTSA 38-26 over Rice. Rice is winless. UTSA is 2-0 in Conference USA, 3-3 overall. Iowa State with the win over Texas Tech in Lubbock, 38-17. Red Raiders fall to 1-2 in conference. Iowa State to 1-1. Let's head out now to Logan, Utah. where the Utah State Aggies take on the Boise State Broncos. This is Hank Bachmeier on a 3rd down and 9. He bombs it down the left side. It's kind of underthrown. The catch is made by John Hightower, and Boise State has it down inside the red zone, inside the 5 actually, and the give by Bachmeier to Andrew Van Buren. He's stopped on 3rd down. It'll bring up a 4th down. Boise State opts to settle for the field goal and 3 points. They get on the board first, 3-0. Now Jordan Love and the Aggies on a 3rd down and 9. Love floats it out to the left side. Catch is made by Savon Scarver. 19-yard reception. On 4th down, they bring in Dominic Eberle for a field goal to tie the game up at 3. Hank Bachmeier and the Broncos now on a 2nd down and 15. Pressure up the middle. It's fumbled, scooped up by David Woodward. And Utah State scores the defensive touchdown. It's 10-3. Jordan Love now on the keeper. Down the right side, he breaks the plane for a 5-yard touchdown run, and all of a sudden, Utah State's up 17-3 over Boise. Hank Bachmeier and the Broncos would come back, though, with a strike over the middle of the field. Down to the 10-yard line, it's John Bates, the big tight end. Utah State's defense would hold, though, and the Broncos would have to put up another 3 points, making it 17-6. Now Hank Bachmeier screen pass to, I believe, Van Buren, and Van Buren's going to be pushed out of bounds inside Utah State territory. On a 4th down and 5, Bachmeier over the middle to John Bates again. 1st down and 10 for the Broncos inside the red zone. Bachmeier throwing back in the end zone, tiptoe catch of Killian Butler. And Boise State's coming back. It's now 20-16 in favor of the Aggies. Jordan Love down the left sideline. Catch is made by Siosi Mariner. And Siosi Mariner, 69 yards down to the 2-yard line, sets up a 1st and goal for the Aggies. Here is Jordan Love on a 3rd down and goal. And the Boise State defense holds. Love is sacked for a loss of 3, and the Aggies would have to attempt a field goal. The kick by Dominic Eberle is up and good, and that keeps Boise State within 1 score. Midway through the 3rd quarter, Bachmeier on a 1st down and 10. Throwing deep down the right side of the field. The catch is made, and it's going to be 6 for the Broncos, who tie the game up at 23. It's the end of the 3rd quarter. We go to the 4th quarter tied. 7:06 to go in the 4th quarter. Jordan Love out to the left side to Travis Bowman. 1st down and 10. Jordan Love finds Travis Bowman again. Down inside the 10. New set of downs for the Aggies, looking to take the lead with 6:54 to go in the game. Jordan Love pitches it to the right side to Riley Burt, the BYU transfer. He runs in from 7 yards, and it is now 30-23, Utah State with the lead. Bachmeier and the Broncos looking to come back again. Bachmeier floats it out to the left side. Catch is made by John Hightower. 2nd down and 5 for the Broncos. 5:11 to go. Big play in this game. Hank Bachmeier runs it up the right hash marks, but he ends up having to leave the football game. Boise State brings in their backup. And on 1st down, Andrew Van Buren runs and gets stopped. On 2nd down, he's stopped. On 3rd down, still with the backup quarterback in the game, they run it a 3rd time in a row, and David Woodward comes up and lays the wood on the running back. They go for it on 4th and 2. It's another run, and Robert Mahone doesn't make it. So Hank Bachmeier goes out, the backup comes in, and they run it 4 times in a row. They don't dare throw a pass. And now, this is Gerald Bright, a 36-yard run, picks up a 1st down, and now Utah State's looking to put the finishing touches on this one. Gerald Bright gets the football into Dominic Eberle's field goal range, and the Aggies beat the Broncos 33-23 in Logan. Utah State improves to 5-2, 2-1 in Mountain West play, and Boise State loses for the 3rd time in 6 games. That is unlike Boise State. Syracuse 23-20 over North Carolina State. South Carolina 28-27 over Arkansas. South Carolina improves to 3-1 in the SEC. Arkansas falls to 1-2. Arizona State 34-3 over Colorado in Tempe. Arizona State 2-1 in the Pac-12. Colorado 0-3. Pittsburgh 28-14 over Virginia Tech in an upset. Virginia Tech's first loss in ACC play. And now let's wrap up this episode in Cincinnati, where the undefeated Bearcats host the Temple Owls in a rainstorm. Desmond Ridder from the shotgun. No score early in the game. Ridder Right side, catch is made by Alec Pierce, and the Bearcats are on the board first. In Cincinnati, 4th down and inches now, midway through the first quarter. Desmond Ridder over the middle. Catch is made by Alec Pierce again. 2nd down and 1 for the Bearcats now. Inside the 10-yard line, looking to add more to their lead. Straight up the gut goes Michael Warren the second, and the PAT is up and missed, making it 13-0. Here's Ridder again on the draw, straight up the gut on 1st down. Warren gets to the 5 on 3rd down and goal. Ridder strikes to Alec Pierce for another touchdown, 2nd of the day for Alec Pierce, and another PAT is missed. So I did go into my sliders and fix the kicking eventually. I don't know if it's this week or next week or the week after, but I eventually got it fixed. Trent Cloud with the catch. Cincinnati looking to pitch the shutout. Desmond Ridder making it 28-6 now. No shutout for Cincinnati, but it looks like they're going to get the win late in the 4th quarter. Alec Pierce with his 3rd touchdown of the day. 3rd down and 14 midway through the 4th quarter. Temple looking to get on the board with a touchdown. Left side, Trevon Williams. 34-13. I don't think it's going to be enough for Temple to come back and win here. 3 minutes left. Desmond Ridder, left side, Trent Cloud, touchdown. Bearcats go up 41-13, and they win it by that score. Cincinnati 5-0, 2-0 in AAC play. Temple falls to 2-3, 1-2 in the American Conference. All right, that wraps up week number 7 of our Cal State Fullerton Titans Dynasty here on Mama's Basement Sports Gaming.